Hello, thank you for clicking that link and joining me again today. I am so glad you did. Today we're going to look at some Amberlynn Reid. Even though I said I'm not going to be an Amberlynn Reid reaction channel, she has said some stuff that makes me feel a certain type of way, so I figured, hey, I'd, give it a shot here. My setup's kind of wonky. I usually have like a table to set my computer on, but right now I don't. So we're just gonna roll with it and see where it goes. Before we get into her new plan, I do want to mention I am fully aware of who Amberlynn Reid is. And if you're not, well, she's a weight loss YouTuber who's actually gained weight through the course of her something like 10 years on YouTube. So, yeah. Well, we'll get into it.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Yeah, I need to lay off saying that. It seems like I just say that all the time now. I don't know. That's just my thing. So I kind of want to talk to you guys about my new plan that I created for myself. I do need to talk to you guys about weight loss surgery and stuff, but right now I don't want to.
Okay, so this is the way I'm reading this. She's created her own plan and she's going to talk about weight loss surgery sometime in the future. So to me that means we're not getting weight loss surgery, and her making her own plan is kind of laughable because she has a dietitian, she has a bariatric surgeon, in theory. So this, like I said, is making me feel like the weight loss surgery isn't going to happen.
And that's just like a boundaries thing. I'm not ready. I kind of need to just like process my decision on my own time. But I am, I do have a new plan that I'm doing. And I just realized that like, I talk so much about like food addicts being similar in the sense of, drug addicts or alcoholics. And I've had people message me who were once, addicted to drugs or alcohol and stuff like that. I've had them message me and say, my addiction transferred, and now I'm a food addict, and it's like so hard, and it's like even harder than when I was a drug addict, etc., etc. I can't put words in people's mouths because our opinions and stuff, I feel like really are based on our experiences in life. And I've never been a drug addict. I have lived in a home with parents who were drug addicts, so I've definitely been down that path there. So I see how it is, and I see how it breaks families, and I see how it breaks people. But I truly can only speak on food addiction. And in my experience, I always have like said, with food addicts, it's different because if you're addicted to smoking cigarettes, you just like stop smoking. It's hard. For some people, it's impossible. I get it. That's why it's called an addiction. I always compare it like with food. You can't just stop eating food. But I put two and two together. I had like a little epiphany, and it's not like, yeah, duh, you can't stop eating food, but you can stop eating junk. You can stop.
Really? Your epiphany? Really? She's not wrong. She is not wrong on that, but after 10 years of trying to lose weight, she has now just stumbled upon this concept? Yeah.
Eating foods from restaurants or fast food places, like you can stop the bad stuff because that is the stuff that I am talking about. That's the stuff I'm addicted to. I'm not addicted to brown rice, chicken, and broccoli. I can tell you that.
And the reason you're not addicted to chicken, brown rice, and broccoli is because, number one, it doesn't taste as good as some highly palatable processed food that has been made to taste really good, so you want to eat more and more and more and more. And quite frankly, I don't think she likes chicken, broccoli, and rice because she's been living off of highly palatable processed foods for decades now. So switching over to that, yeah, she doesn't like it.
That's the dinner I just had. I didn't even finish it all because when I eat foods like that are like filling and good and nutritious, I don't even finish it all because,
like I said, she doesn't finish it because it's not a highly palatable food. It's just normal stuff. And that's why she doesn't finish it, because she's not getting that kind of dopamine hit that keeps her coming back for more. It's not that she's full. I mean, the girl can eat a lot.
It's so filling and it's the right nutrition. It's like I could eat like a 20-piece nugget from McDonald's and a large fry in like two seconds. But then you put some like healthy food in front of me and I get full like a normal freaking person. Poosin. Who's a poosin? So that's why I want to do this like no takeout challenge, and I want to talk a little bit more about it. So like today's day one of my no takeout challenge. And
I feel like she did this at the beginning of the year and it lasted like 14 hours. So we'll see if tomorrow, which you might be seeing this video tomorrow, we'll see if sometime later today she breaks down and has some takeout, delivery, whatever.
It's not like, oh my God, I want to go 30 days. It's just like, I don't want any food from any restaurant or any fast food place, whether I pick it up, whether I order it, whether I go there and sit there. I don't want that. That's not what I want. I don't want.
And I call bullshit on that. Because her lizard brain is strong, and her lizard brain is going to whisper to her that she needs to go get McDonald's chicken McNuggets or whatever. She's setting herself up for failure.
To Instacart or go to the grocery store and pick up candy and pick up chips and ice creams. Like, I don't want that. And, I can say all day long, food addiction is hard because we have to eat to survive, but we don't have to eat the food we're addicted to. So my plan is I want to do intermittent fasting. I notice that's like what helps me the best. So I fast for 16 hours. And usually out of those 16 hours, I'm probably sleeping like 7.
Bitch doesn't have a job other than YouTube. I highly doubt that she's sleeping 7 hours. She's probably sleeping 10 hours. So, I mean, that works out in her favor for the intermittent fasting. And she's usually got a totally screwed up sleep schedule, so she's up all night and sleeps during the day. Usually.
So I'm fasting, like my awake hours of fasting could be anywhere from like 9, 12. It just depends on how much I sleep. Sometimes I sleep more, sometimes I sleep less, so it just all depends. But my eating window is 8 hours. Do not go over 2,000 calories. I will be doing daily weigh-in, so I did weigh in today.
Okay. Thought. This woman is close to 500 pounds. She could eat 4,000 calories and lose weight. And I would personally recommend that she eat 4,000 calories, maybe even 3,000 calories. She'd still be losing weight like crazy. She needs to up her calories for the moment until she can get used to what she's doing. In my opinion, of course, as a amateur.
I want to drink 85 ounces of water.
That is way too little water. She needs to be drinking a pound? Wait a minute. She needs to be drinking an ounce of water per pound of body weight, which she probably isn't ever going to make it to 500. But yeah, that's way not enough water. She should probably be drinking a lot more, and that would kill her appetite. And it would help her intermittent fast, because then her tummy would be full of water, not food.
I've been so bad with my water intake lately, so that's going to be like super important to me. 30 minutes of exercise daily, and
she doesn't need to do 30 minutes of exercise daily. She doesn't. She should focus solely on just eating 3,000 to 4,000 calories. Forget exercise. Forget that stuff. If she wants to exercise, she needs to find a pool and get in the pool. But her doing 30 minutes of exercise every day is probably not going to happen. That's setting herself up for failure.
I'm allowing myself to like break that up. I don't have to do it all at one time. I could do it in 5 increments, just as long as I get 30 minutes of that. And in the past, I have like counted cleaning as exercise, because for someone my size, like cleaning is a little harder than the average Joe. I get out of breath, my heart is pumping. Everything that consists of like exercise, I get that feeling while cleaning, but I'm not going to like do that. I'm just going to have that be something completely separate. So
she should count her cleaning as exercise. She should, because she's really setting herself up for failure here. She needs to pick one thing and focus on it.
Exercise for me could be walking, dancing, Leslie Sansone workouts, like chair workouts, like arm workouts, leg workouts, like anything like that. And then also like no cheat meals, because that just like completely.
Yes, I totally agree with this. No cheat meals. Your cheat meals will find you. You don't have to find them. They will find you, because inevitably you're going to go out with friends or something, or you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're like, oh, I'm at Starbucks and why don't I just get a coffee? And you end up getting one of those frou-frou job chip frappuccinos, which is like 500 calories. There's your cheat meal right there, done and dusted. I don't believe in doing cheat meals because I think it does set you up for failure looking for the cheat meal, because the cheat meal is going to find you. It's going to find you. You don't have to set that up. I mean, unless you're a bodybuilder or something, you don't need to worry about cheat meals.
triggers me, because usually when I get like on a plan and stuff, I tell myself, okay, well, I'll just have like one cheat meal a week. You know, it'll be every Saturday or it'll be every Wednesday. But by doing that,
like I said, she could eat 4,000 calories and lose weight, and it could be 4,000 calories of whatever the hell she wanted. It could be 4,000 calories of Oreos. She would still lose weight. Granted, she would feel like shit. Well, she might not because she's eating that way anyway, but once you get to eating healthy stuff, then you'll feel like shit doing that. But all she's got to do is eat like 3,000 to 4,000 calories and weight would be coming flying off her. She doesn't have to exercise. She's setting herself for failure. Setting herself up for failure. There's too many variables in her little plan.
It like puts the food addiction feeling back in me. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to say, but then it's like I relapse and then I go on a path for like a week, sometimes a month. And it's like I cannot like get a grip. So it's like, why even have a cheat meal if I know it's just going to derail me completely? That's literally it. Like, cheat meals are not good for me. For some people, it works fine, but the minute I get something in my mouth that I'm like addicted to, it's over.
And the other thing is, she shouldn't be eating sugar because she's probably eating a lot of sugary shit to get like this. She needs to back off of that. I mean, granted, like I said, she could eat 3,000 to 4,000 calories and lose weight of anything, but she should be starting at this point to try to back off on the sugar, because that will derail her. That'll turn her lizard brain on to looking for more sugar to eat. So no sugar, just eat whole foods, meat, vegetables, maybe some fruit. But unfortunately with that, a lot of times it turns into they're eating bananas and pineapple because it's the super sweet stuff. So you want to be a little cautious with that kind of thing. All right. So, and that's pretty much the part of the video I've wanted to react to. I'll link the whole thing down below. She cleans out her closet and washes some strawberries. Terribly exciting. I don't know how she's made a career of this, but I just wanted to react to her new diet plan. So if you're not familiar with her, she was going to get weight loss surgery, but now it's looking like, from what she's saying, it's looking to me like that's not actually going to happen. So she's got her whole new little plan, and it's too much. It is too much. She needs to pick one thing, the diet, and run with that. You know, and once she's been on this diet for, I mean, personally, I would say a minimum of 6 months, could even be years, with her just managing the diet part, then maybe she could look at doing some exercise and stuff like that. But right now, I wouldn't even be worried about the physical part, because obviously she doesn't do anything physical right now anyway, so it's not that critical. The diet part is the critical part. As some other YouTuber, some bald asshole says, it's the food! All right, with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Air hugs, and I am out.